Hi guys, you would not believe who we bumped into this Impact Hackathon.
Yes, so we are in the middle of the pitch review process.
That's
and
right.
Someone just...
Hello guys! Hello everyone!
Oh my god, that's like Peter Mejero. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
And we know
Hi,
his
folks.
first name na. His first name is Noel.
Yeah.
On a first name basis already. Okay, so he was actually pitching a very interesting app. And the sector that you were looking into is transportation, right?
Smart
Yeah,
cities.
smart
Smart
city.
cities,
But we're
okay.
looking into transportation, improving the transportation experience of our commuters. So usually, if you're a commuter, of course you wanna get a ride, right? You wanna make sure that you have a ride going from point A to point B. So that's very important. The other thing that you're probably looking at would be savings. I mean, I wouldn't want to pay for something very expensive. I would want to be able to save money, right? So that's gonna be very interesting. So there's already Grab, there's already angkas. How about we have something for jeepneys, right? Imagine, so in a certain area or a certain terminal, sometimes, especially during rush hours, wala ka masakyan. I mean, kumusta naman? Sasabit ka ba? Or mag-aantay ka ba ng 3 minuto? Maglalakad ka na lang. Ang init. Ang init. Sobrang init. So, what if you have your phone, you download the app, you can see the jeepneys moving from one point to your area, and then all you have to do is to click on that jeepney and book a ride. You can see if the jeepney is full or if it still has seats for you. And once you book, you are reserved. You have reserved seating, and you have the assurance that you're going to be able to get to your place. And it's more economical. It's safe because you don't have to sabit.
Yeah. Plus, I guess the drivers are what they call that. They've been registered.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So they know through the app.
Yeah.
Correct.
So there's that level of accountability going on.
Absolutely.
So I just have a quick question.
Sure.
You are in hackathon, so you've been here for like 24 hours.
Yeah, I have
There's
not had
actually
enough
a
sleep.
very funny story. Can you like tell the audience as to what happened? Why are you here at the hackathon?
Yeah, so my boss invited me to sort of join, and the intention really was to observe, not to participate even. So for some weird reason, when I checked the registration, it turned out that I'm a participant. So I joined the table, so everybody was there. We were a pretty good mix. We have folks who can
Wait, you
make
don't know
codes,
those,
etc.
You don't know them?
I only know one person because I've worked with him closely, but I have not met. This is the first time that we've actually met. So it's pretty interesting because we're a pretty good mix. We have coders, we have analysts, we have strategists, we have someone from learning and development because I'm part of HR. My discipline is really HR. My discipline is learning and development. So I think when we started talking about the problems that we want to solve, a lot of us sort of gravitated towards solving the traffic condition and customer experience, a commuter experience with regard to traffic. And I think that's also because we're all affected by it.
It's a common experience.
Yeah,
And I don't know
yeah.
if you listened to former Senator Bam Aquino's speech yesterday.
Yesterday.
He was like saying that global problems are local problems, and great applications actually start with personal experience.
Agree, absolutely agree.
Yeah, so that's...
Actually, they're very lucky because I know they don't know each other that much, but they were able to create an app in 24 hours.
And without sleep.
That's right, and they were able to pitch it almost perfectly. That's right. And you said mentioned it earlier that you were part of the HR, like learning and development, right?
Yeah.
We actually are a representative of a job search app. It's called JobStream.
Great.
So what we do is we streamline or we make it seamless and convenient for job seekers to look for particular employers. Now, you mentioned that you are with HR. Is there any debacle or
What do you call it? Difficulties
that you have or that you've been able to observe in reference to these job seekers?
I know you're not directly related
Yes.
to hiring.
Correct.
Correct. Because I was
know
like
you were
about to
about
say,
to
oh
say
no,
Yeah.
this is a hiring
In
question.
general term,
In a
correct.
general sense.
Well, for one, I think the important thing that we have to look at would be job competencies. We've noticed nowadays that more and more, because I work in the BPO, so there are more and more people who have, let's say, a lot of areas for improvement when it comes to their communication skills. And I think if we can build their skills prior to joining the industry, that would be awesome, because we cannot we cannot help you immediately because we train on soft skills,
Correct,
right?
yes.
We train on soft skills. We train on customer service, but we
That
need
will
to
be
make
after
sure,
hiring.
we need to make sure that you have the right skill, the right fit,
The basic
skills before we can even train you, so that we can fully optimize your experience in the company as well.
So there's the kind of difficulty in looking for that type of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, with our JobStream app, we have this that they can upload a video resume. So I think we can connect that because that would be a training ground for them, a practice ground for them to like sell themselves, if not eloquently, but in a manner that they can communicate well.
I absolutely
yeah,
agree.
Correct, yeah. So video resume is one of those.
And I think that kind of solves the sort of dilemma you want. That sort of you want to know if they have the basic skills, if
Correct,
they know how
yes.
to communicate, things like that. And because, as you mentioned, when you are in HR, it's all about like papers and things like that. Right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of difficult. And it also makes learning and development easier if you know
Correct,
exactly the personalities of the people you're
'Cause
working
you can see
with.
it. You can see it on the
Correct, yes.
video.
You were like,
Yeah.
okay, hired.
Yeah.
Or ito, medyo matigas ang ulo.
Oo,
wag to,
true.
or
Parang, I don't like. Charot.
Cannot be learned.
Di naman. Of course, we have to also look for folks that we can train and skills that we can probably improve on or sort of like enhance, right? Because that's our goal in learning and development.
Okay. Thank you so much for that insight, and thank
You're
you so much
welcome.
for your time. And I really hope that everything goes well with your
And
application.
this is
I'm really
amazing.
excited for
I
it.
wasn't even expecting that you guys would be here and that someone would, because I don't usually. Yeah, so that's funny. That's a really funny experience.
I know,
Something
right?
for the books, definitely.
That's correct. I think we should have a selfie.
I think
Like
we
right
should.
now. Bring out your
Thank you.
phone. Bring out your phone.